all these cops come in with dogs, and they're like, then I'm like, they look like they're bomb sniffing dogs. I was like, is there like a bomb threat or something? They go, no, they're actually looking for microphones in the locker rooms because it was known that the Patriots were doing that as part of Spygate. And that floored me because that wasn't in any of the like information that came out at the time. I was like, are you kidding me? They were like bugging locker rooms at halftime. And I just,
wow.
I was like, that, like the officials were talking about and the cops. I'm like, really? They just swept that. That's even worse than what they got in trouble doing. So it wouldn't surprise me if there were shenanigans going on up there. But sorry, I had to throw that in there. When I heard that, I remember sitting there.
Good side story. Oh, that's a good side story. I didn't know.
Well,
I didn't know that.
Every time the Steelers go to New England, the radios magically don't work.
Yep.
It's like
Tomlin's been angry about that a couple times, where all of a sudden they have like 70s music going on or something. 70s.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, why does that happen when it's a fourth down
George
drive?
Clinton, all of a sudden it changes to George Clinton.
Yeah. Right.
Although Juju, if he heard that, would start dancing on the sideline. Then man, he'd get all angry.
Yeah.
Another thing at the game, from being at the game between the breaks at one point, I think it was the Rolling Stones. They played them from their concert here, and Juju was on the side doing like air guitar, like in the huddle, and I'm like, oh man, I wish Madden would see that because he'd have a field day.
But that's what it's all about.
It's what it's all about. But he was loving it. It was during a break. He's loose as hell. He's playing good. So.
And I hope he's not actually hurt.
Oh yeah,
I heard about that. Listen, my fan. Let me tell you a side story because my fantasy is falling apart at the seams. I went 12-1.
Oh wow!
And the only team that beat me, I'm playing him in the championship, and he beat me the night he had Big Ben when he threw 5 touchdowns against Carolina.
Whoa!
Wow!
And now I had Josh Gordon, which he smoked his way out of the league today.
Yeah, that's another.
I have Gurley, who now they may sit out. I have Christian McCaffrey, who now Cam Newton's done. Who knows what he's going to do about McCaffrey? And now I got Juju,
who may even if he plays, may be a little hobbled or whatever.
Yeah, and so you're going against Big Ben.
I'm going
again.
He has Big Ben, Marlon Mack. He has Keenan Allen. I'm not sure who his other running. I can't remember who his other running back is, but my team is hobbling into this championship game this weekend.
Well, there's who was it? The Saints guy that said that Ben's not a Hall of Fame quarterback. He's not even top 5. So that's going to fuel Ben.
Oh yeah, I mean, even if he's not, he's going to they're going to all downplay it and say it's not a big deal. But
you know who else he is starting is Jalen Samuels is his other running back.
Ooh, because I don't think Connor's going to do much.
Yeah, if he even plays, or saying
might still be hurt.
Might be safe to sit him out, and because Samuels did pretty good last week.
Yeah. You're screwed, Coach. I was in several leagues and I made the playoffs, and I just all my fantasy football dreams died last week because people decided not to
do anything.
Yeah. It was like a system wide. Like every player I had just decided to crap out. It's like, oh well, there goes those dreams.
No, wait a minute. Here's what I want to suggest for next year. Do we have a donut bag fantasy football league?
There you go.
Reward the top 9 non-hosts of the Pick'em contest his first crack at those 9 spots of a 12-team league.
That's a good idea.
Listen, this is what I'm here for.
Good brainstorming. I like it.
Yeah, we should do a fantasy football league. That would be interesting. Maybe have like a selection process, like an application.
I like that we review. Listen, and I think
we could do a live draft.
He's on the air.
Do a draft on the air.
Oh yeah.
Or at least the first couple rounds.
Very interesting.
It can be pretty long.
The donut bag live, like they do on ESPN, the live fantasy draft that night that fantasy season kicks off.
Yeah.
Expert analysis after each pick.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I like it. Okay. Bengals at Browns. Didn't the Bengals win at some point? Oh, they beat the Raiders. Okay, it's like there's your win. Good for you. They're losing to the Browns. They're losing to the Steelers next week, so they'll be 6-10.
Is this at Cincy?
It's at Cleveland.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what, I love me some ugly road dogs this year. I mean, I'm sure they're probably like a 6.5 point underdog. I'd say now.
I think, yeah, at least 4 to 6 or something.
I'm gonna go with the Browns just because they're at home, but I feel like they're bound to find a way to like mess some of these games up, these couple games up.
Browns it up.
Yeah, because they have a chance to have I believe, a winning record here. They're 500.
Yeah, I think I'll go the Browns too, just because, like you were saying, they have a little more going for them since they haven't been 500 since I don't even know God knows when, but long time ago. So Browns win.
Tampa at Dallas. I'm just so mad they didn't even come close to beating Baltimore. So go.
Well, they kept it close for a little bit then.
Yeah. I'm going with Dallas.
Yeah, I like Dallas.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Dallas.
Minnesota at Detroit. Well, I'm going Minnesota. Coach, what do you think?
Another team that's dead to me, the Detroit Lions. I'm going Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, I'm going Minnesota. I'm jumping on the dead to me bandwagon too.
There you go. Packers at Jets. I'm going Packers.
Man, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go the New York Jets at home.
Yeah, I mean, again, the Jets are kind of one of those teams that have been pretty close and kind of inconsistent too. Played pretty good against some good teams, but I still think I'm gonna go with the Packers.
Giants at Colts. I think this is another one where it would really help if the Colts lost, but I don't think that's going to happen. I'm going with the Colts.
Man, I think this is a very winnable game for the Giants here. Is Odell Beckham playing is the question.
I don't know.
Done. I'm going to go Colts at home. I actually think they got a chance to make a run here in the playoffs. I really like them and the Steelers in the AFC in the AFC right now, depending on how the chips fall.
Yeah, I'm going to go Colts also.
Jaguars at Dolphins. The Dolphins are 7-7. I mean,
another just like the Redskins. It's
just like the Redskins. Like, what's happening here? I'll go with the Dolphins, I guess.
Yeah, same mood here. I mean, I guess I got to pick one, so I'm going to go with the home team.
Yeah, I'll take Dolphins.
Here's an interesting one. Houston at the Eagles. I'm going Houston, but I don't know. I mean, the Eagles are 7-7. I mean, I assume they're still in the playoff hunt, so they got a lot to play for. But I don't know. I'm still going Houston.
This is another team where, like, are they a fraud or are they one of the best teams in the AFC? Like, I really don't know right now. And I definitely am not taking the chance and siding with them to try to find out on the road, like you said, against a Philadelphia team that I actually think they're still very much in the division hunt right now. And, man, I'll tell you what, over the past, I don't know how many weeks dating back to last season, they're a better team with Nick Foles.
Yeah.
I'm going Philly.
Yeah, I've been thinking back and forth about this one too. For AFC reasons, I want the keep the Patriots in the third spot. So I want the Texans to win, but I think I might be picking Philly too at home just because they got that instead of Fitz magic, they got the Foles magic back.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. I think it's just that plus what they're playing for. They have a little more on the line at this point. I don't know if Houston clinched the division or not. I don't know how far behind Colts are, but
well, the Houston's 10-4, and the Colts are 8-6.
Oh, 8-6.
So
technically still close.
Technically, yeah, they still have a chance. So, Bears at 49ers. I'm still going with the Bears.
I feel like I'm kind of always waiting for a Bears trip up here recently. I'm gonna go Bears. I can't see the 49ers at home beating them.
Yeah, same thing. You always wonder if these teams that are just mostly one-dimensional, if they're going to be able to keep winning, but I don't see the 49ers being the team that upsets them, so I'm going to go Bears.
Yeah. Rams at Cardinals. I'm going with the 97.99% of the country that's going with the Rams.
Yeah, Rams.
Yep, Rams.
Steelers at Saints. 83% of the country is going with the Saints. I'm picking Steelers, and that's just on heart. I think they have better than a 17% chance, but but still, God, Juju, please come back. I'm going Steelers.
I think the Steelers are going to win out here and really get on a roll. Like I said, just looking at the teams in the AFC, the way they're playing, who they lost, I just really like the Steelers' chances moving forward. And I think everybody keeps talking about it. We've seen it done before. I think they're go on that roll, just like we saw in 2005. I'm going Steelers.
Yeah, I'm going to go Steelers too. For what you just mentioned, I think they can use this win against the Patriots to kind of slingshot them into the playoffs. Plus what we talked about, I kind of like the spot that the Saints didn't lose last week. They held off to win against a pretty formidable division opponent. Even though they're not having a great year, it's always tough, those division games.
Yeah, Monday night game, short week,
and I think they may be primed right now for it. Plus the odds against them, they always seem to play better when no one gives them a chance to win, that kind of thing.
Exactly. They play the best football under Tomlin when their backs are up against the wall, I feel like.
And Filippone is picking the Saints, so it's a guaranteed lock for the Steelers.
Although he did pick, I think he ended up picking the Steelers last week, so he might have broke that curse. But
yeah. Here's another good one, the Sunday night one. Chiefs at Seahawks.
Yeah, it should be a good game.
I'm going Seahawks. It's in Seattle, and Seahawks, this is their time to get hot.
Yeah, Seattle in December. I mean, I'm going Seahawks without a doubt.
Yeah, I'm going Seattle. I think KC is on kind of one of their little slides, even though it might not be as dramatic as it has been in the past. It's just like with these other teams that had great offenses in the beginning of the year, the Saints, the Rams. You're not going to keep no teams like scored 42 points or average that in a season. It's going to kind of even out, especially come playoff time. You start playing. The defenses are playing tougher. Everyone sees what you're doing. By the time the end of the year comes, you have more tape on teams. All that kind of stuff factors into it. So, but yeah, I'm going to go Seattle.
There's two things that are guaranteed to happen at the beginning of the year. One of them is everybody will make a New Year's resolution, and the other is Kansas City will lose in the playoffs at home. They're guarantees. So both those things are going to happen.
Well, it might not be at home if they don't win the division either.
You know what scares the heck out of me? So what if Kansas City keeps losing and San Diego keeps winning, the Chargers, or
get the 1 seed?
What if they get the top seed? Then Kansas City gets that like number 1 wild card position, and they come to Pittsburgh. That scares the crap out of me. If the Chargers come back to Pittsburgh, I would bet the house on the Steelers. But if Kansas City comes back to Pittsburgh, I have a feeling the Steelers have a good chance, but I don't know if it's that good of a chance. What do you guys think?
I don't know how it would play out, but I would just prefer to avoid going to to Kansas City at any